So we're here with Sam Toscano and Alynna Agnew. And ladies, would you like to tell us a little bit about what you've been doing?
We're models, and we just finished wrapping the finale of America's It Girl Season 1 on WeTV.
So tell us a little bit of what is America's It Girl?
Well, America's It Girl is a competition that we were a part of. It's a cross between Victoria's Secret Fashion Week and
Project Runway, mixed with being like an all-American girl. It's basically, you know, you have your New York, you have your It Girls, you know, Marilyn Monroe, Audrey Hepburn, all these amazing, iconic women. And it's basically in New York, and the other first 6 episodes of the show are in Los Angeles, finding that special quality in that It Girl all across New York City. So we both competed.
And somebody like the little girls can like look up to and idolize.
Mm-hmm. There was the teen division too, and then there was a miss. It was 13 to 17 and then 18 to 30.
And the show aired on Sunday, correct?
Yes.
It did.
First episode.
Very exciting.
Can't wait.
It's exciting. New York episodes start airing January 11th, so we're really excited.
Can't wait.
Well, we're going to be looking out for that. So, as models, when did you know distinctively that you were like, I'm going to be a model. That's what I'm going to do?
Well, I've been modeling I'm 24, since I was 13. And I really started picking back up after my second year in college. And from then on, I was just like, being in front of a camera, it's just like, there's no other feeling besides it. So it's just like, you know, it's what you want to do. It's just like, my whole thing is creating more magic than Disney. And it's just like, when I'm in front of that camera, it's all I feel is just magic all around me. And just like, you have that feeling, like that feeling, I can't explain it. It's so weird.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Me too.
So.
For me, you know, I've always loved the business. I was a singer before I became a model. I still sing. You know, I act. I did a lot of different things, and I just got good at modeling, and I really liked it, but I've wanted to be in front of the camera since as long as I can remember. I remember, like, you know, when you're younger and your parents ask you, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And, you know, my dad would be like, Samantha, you want to be a doctor? You want to be a lawyer? Like, you want to make all this money? Have a good job? You know, he'd say to me, and I'd go, no, Daddy, I'm going to be a star. And, you know, it's something that I've always wanted. And then when I was 15, I got scouted. And ever since, it kind of was just one thing after another, and it's evolved. And, I mean, I love to model, and it's been so amazing just to see how I've grown in the process of with my career, and it's been like really rewarding to see.
That's good. So what are you guys doing now? I want you to tell me, you were talking about starting a business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're starting an organization called Little Girls Big Dreams. Okay. And basically, like, when you go to, if you want to be a model, you want to be an actress, you want to be a dancer, you want to be a singer, you have to go to all different places to do it. Mm-hmm. What our vision is to go to this one place where everything's all in one. And you have an consultant, and we can, for a fair price, teach all the girls what they want to do and how to get them on the right path to living their dreams like us. And
so often, I mean, we both have encountered it, you know, being in this business, both of us on our own different experiences. You know, we went to the coaches, we went to the training, we went to, you know, the schools, you know, you Google it online, like how to become a singer, like, because you love the idea, and you don't really know how to go about it. And I would have killed to have a facility like we're creating, and it's basically, it goes from everything to personal coaching, because I feel like to really be in this business, you need to know yourself, and you need to know what your brand is, and also, you know, with the styling and with the lessons and perfecting your craft and doing it in the headshots and putting everything in one place instead of being scatterbrained and not knowing where to go, and having one guide. And I think I would have wanted something like that starting out.
Absolutely. That's actually something that we were talking about a lot today, how we need to kind of find the right path, and how to get to the right path when, you know, you're not learning that in school. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it is exactly that, and that's awesome that you guys are starting that, because we actually had Charlie was talking about how he was starting a similar thing, but we're all in the entertainment business, artists, models, painters, everybody. Mm-hmm. So he's starting it, a website that's similar to what you guys want to do, and I think we should definitely talk about that. We could all team up and be part of this central hub that is just guiding everybody, because it's a little bit of floundering and to get your footing. So I wanted to know is how did you get to, I think being on a show like the way you guys were is a super, super big milestone. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people are kind of wondering, how are you able to find the resources to do
How did we get on a TV show? That's a good question.
Everybody had their own way of like all the contestants. I was on Miss Global. I was Miss USA New York 2013 of Miss Global division, and from there I got scouted from one of the directors, and he said, "Oh, hey, we're having this new competition. Would you like to be a part of it?" And that's how I got scouted for it. And hers is a little bit different.
I was online, and I was a Miss New York Teen finalist when I was 17, and I was signed up for this website called Backstage.com. I'm sure most of you know of it, and if you don't, it's where you go on and you can get casting calls for like extra work or as an actress. It's a really cool, awesome source, and I got an email, would I be interested in applying? So blindly, I just filled out this application for Miss Manhattan. It looked cool. I was like, why not try it? And Eric DeSando called me 2 days later, and I remember it was a Thursday, and he's like, we're doing open calls, be here on Saturday. And I remember I was like, but I have work. And I swear to God, and I was like, I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? Like, is this just gonna be another thing I'm gonna go and they're gonna try to take my money? Because we both can say the pageant system does have a tendency, it has its flaws. And, I remember I got a cover and I went and I walked into an interview and it literally changed my life.
Yeah. And the funny part is when we started, it was Miss Manhattan pageant.
And it became America's
It Girl TV show.
We've been a part of this since October of 2013. So this was a long time in the making. Some girls signed up throughout the whole competition. We were one of the first girls. We've been a part of it for 14 months. Yeah. So the finale, I could say for both of us, was so emotional to have 14 months of work go into 6 hours worth of, competing. And, we can't give away what happened, but we can say that we both got amazing experiences and connections to further our careers from it. So it was a huge success.
You don't want to miss it, trust me.
Tell us when it is. What channel?
January 11th.
On WeTV?
WeTV, 149 if you have Fios. I don't know the rest of them, I'm sorry. And 9:30 in the morning.
So did you guys team up because of the show, or were you kind of a package deal before that?
No, we actually became friends through the show, and
This is a cute story.
Okay, so she found out that we're both from Staten Island, and one day she just messaged me on Facebook, was like, oh, who is this girl from Staten Island who's my competition, basically. And she was basically trying to size me out, so.
I was like, hi, nice to meet you. I totally did not, was not aggressive.
Yeah, right, but it's just like when you meet her, it's just like, it's just kind of like, who is that girl? What is she about? And she was like, let's go out for breakfast one day. And we did, and the rest of that is just history.
It's history.
We just
literally, we decided to go to a diner, and we sat down and we talked, and we ended up living 10 minutes away. And I have to say, this is not only my business partner, but it's truly my best friend. Somebody who I've seen through so much of my life, and being a part of something so crucial of a time, having all your dreams literally about to come true, or it was in the process of it, and going through the motions of the whole year and how crazy it was through building a brand, through now creating a business, and it was just so special to have each other by our side, I think.
And the weird part is we're 6 years apart. So
I don't like to tell my age, but
yeah.
Well, a support system, especially in the entertainment business, is extremely important. And I think for locals here in Staten Island, we're trying to get ourselves on the map. And I think teaming up together is definitely a good way to do that. And one more question I just want to ask you guys is, how do you think self-motivation and promotion is important in achieving the dreams that you want to achieve?
It's the most important thing. I mean, if I've learned anything through competing in America's It Girl, I learned that you create a brand for yourself, and you literally are in control of how people see you. You can only make one first impression, and you go into this room, and we were working with judges from America's Next Top Model, and you're in front of all these big casting directors, and you walk in, and it's kind of like you have to be yourself, but you have to be, marketable,
right.
Whatever that is. And, it's just so funny is if this show's taught us anything, I think it's that, you do have to push yourself to the boundaries you didn't think you could go. And it's truly brought out the best in myself personally, let alone in my work life.
And you're going to break, trust me.
Oh my God, are you going to break?
But it's worth it all in the end, so.
And for me, it was really cool because I know you said the age thing, and it's funny, as I say, I don't like to say my age because I was the youngest woman competing in my age division. I signed up the month after my 18th birthday, and, I really felt heat because I have girls who are 30 years old, you know what I mean, who have 10 more years of connections and experience and I'm so, you know, like I said, I can't give away how I did, but I made it so far, and I was so incredibly proud of myself. And I, instead of being like, oh, I'm ashamed I'm young, I kind of do want to acknowledge that no matter how old you are, if you are talented, if you are driven, if you work hard, it's truly not the number, it's the person behind it. Because I'm 19 and this girl's going to be 25 next month, and she's my best friend, and I'm pretty sure we're on the same wavelength half the time.
So if you can give anybody out there a piece of advice on your experiences and becoming and achieving what you want to achieve, what would it be?
Don't give up, ever.
Don't give up.
Oh my God.
I know people say it all the time, but really don't give up, because it is so worth it in the end. So
I would say give 100% of yourself into everything you do, because this world, it's not 50, you know, you can't give 50% and expect 100% results. It's, you know, I've never gone wrong by trusting my gut instincts and going 100%. And even when people don't agree with you, you know, if you really feel in your heart what you're doing is right, by all means, go for it.
Thank you, ladies. Very inspiring words. And I think the quote of the day here is, don't give up, never stop dreaming.